Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about a fascinating coin that many people might have in their pocket or old coin jar, but very few realize it could be worth much more than 1 cent. The coin we are discussing today is the 1971 Lincoln penny. Some collectors search for this coin because rare versions and high-grade examples can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. And in the world of coin collecting, certain rare pennies have even reached values in the millions depending on their rarity and errors. The Lincoln penny is one of the most famous coins in American history. It was first introduced in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln. The design on the front of the coin shows the portrait of Lincoln, and this design has remained on the penny for more than a century. From 1959 to 2008, the back of the coin featured the Lincoln Memorial, which is the design you will see on the 1971 penny. Now let us focus on the 1971 Lincoln penny. The letter D on the coin means it was produced at the Denver Mint in the United States. In 1971, the Denver Mint produced more than 2.9 billion pennies, making this coin very common in circulation. Because so many were made, most of these coins are still only worth a few cents today unless they are in exceptional condition. The coin itself is made from 95% copper and 5% zinc and weighs about 3.11 grams. Even though millions were produced, collectors are always looking for the best quality coins. A normal circulated 1971 penny might be worth only 1 cent to a few cents. However, if the coin is in uncirculated condition with bright original red color, its value can increase significantly. Some high-grade examples, graded MS-67, have sold for hundreds of dollars at auctions because collectors want the best preserved coins available. In fact, auction records show certain 1971 pennies in extremely high grades selling for hundreds of dollars when certified by professional grading companies. One important factor that affects the value of a 1971 penny is the color of the copper. Coin collectors classify these pennies into 3 color categories. The first category is red. These coins still have their original bright copper shine and are the most valuable. The second category is red-brown, which shows a mix of red and brown toning. The third category is brown, which means the coin has aged and lost its original color. Brown coins are usually the least valuable unless they contain rare mint errors. Speaking of errors, mint errors are one of the most exciting reasons a simple penny could become valuable. Some 1971 pennies have double die errors. This happens when the coin design is accidentally stamped twice, slightly out of alignment during the minting process. When this occurs, the letters or numbers may appear doubled, especially around the word Liberty or the date. These double die coins can be worth far more than normal pennies, and collectors actively search for them. Another error that can increase the value is an off-center strike. This occurs when the coin blank is not perfectly aligned during the minting process. Part of the design may be missing or shifted to one side. Off-center errors from 1971 pennies can sell for anywhere from a few dollars to over $100, depending on how dramatic the error is. Many people on the internet talk about pennies worth millions of dollars. While the typical 1971 penny is not worth anywhere near that amount, there are some legendary Lincoln pennies that have reached extremely high prices. For example, rare error pennies from earlier years, such as the famous 1943 bronze Lincoln wheat penny, have sold for hundreds of thousands of dollars because only a few exist in the world. These stories inspire collectors to search through old coins, hoping to discover a rare treasure hiding in everyday change. If you want to check your own 1971 penny, there are a few simple things you should look for. First, check the mint mark under the date to confirm the letter D for the Denver Mint. Next, examine the condition of the coin. Coins that look shiny and new with sharp details are more valuable than worn coins. Then carefully inspect the letters and numbers for signs of doubling or unusual shapes, which may indicate an error. Finally, look for unusual features such as off-center strikes or other mint mistakes. Coin collecting is a hobby that mixes history, treasure hunting, and patience. Even though most pennies are worth only their face value, The possibility of discovering a rare coin keeps collectors searching through pocket change, coin rolls, and old collections. The 1971 D Lincoln penny may not be the rarest coin in the world, but it still represents an interesting piece of American coin history. And for collectors, finding a high-grade example or a rare error could turn an ordinary 1-cent coin into a valuable collectible. So before you spend that penny, take a closer look. That small copper coin might have a story behind it, and possibly even a surprising value that if you enjoyed learning about valuable coins and hidden treasures in everyday change. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for more videos about rare coins that could be worth far more than you think. That if you want, I can also write a more viral YouTube script designed for higher views at 10-minute storytelling version or a YouTube title, description, and tags to rank the video.